There was this particular day I met somebody that genuinely changed the way I see strong people. I was in the shop that evening and I noticed this guy. He came with a customer and he sat quietly. The way he sat drew my attention to him. Not the normal quiet. That kind of quiet where you can tell that somebody is mentally far away, is going through something. He looked fine physically. He was well dressed and was calm, but his face looked heavy. And you know that look Nigerians have when life is doing them dirty. They are still trying to act normal. That was the case. At first, I didn't want to disturb him because I didn't know how to approach him, but somehow we started talking, and from normal small talks first, and I started with how far, how you dey, how body, how work, And you know the funny thing about Nigerians, we have, no matter what we are going through or what is happening to us, we have that response. That means that automatic response is always, I dey fine, I dey okay, I'm fine. And somehow, me and this guy, we kept talking, and I noticed something. He was tired. This guy was tired. Not the ordinary tired, though. That kind of tired that he was tired of life, like he was life tired. In that kind where your body is present, but your mind has fought many battles, so many battles already. And then slowly, he started opening up, and honestly, the thing he said shocked me because he kept saying something, he kept going on and on, and this was somebody everybody saw as strong, the dependable one, the responsible one, the person always helping others. But behind closed doors, he was struggling badly. He was going through a lot. He was going through financial pressure, family responsibilities, emotional stress, mental exhaustion. Yet every day, he still had to smile. He still had to show up. He still had to encourage other people. And at one point, he laughed and then he said something. You know what he said? He said, nobody even expects me to break down anymore. And I kept quiet. I was like, oh, that sentence alone touched me because it made me realize that something very deep, that sometimes the people that look the strongest are actually carrying the heaviest burdens silently. And the saddest part is people stop checking on those strong people because everybody just assumes that, they can handle it, they are okay. Meanwhile, that person is mentally shouting, I am tired, I beg, I need rest. And honestly, I think a lot of young Nigerians can relate to this because I personally can relate to the story when I was listening to the story, especially the first sons, the first daughters, the matured friend, the people that everybody depends on emotionally, financially, and the people always giving advice. Why security they need help too. Nobody who give advice means that they're okay. And this person's story inspired my today's episode. Because today we're talking about emotional stress of always being the strong one. So just relax, grab your own drink, and let's talk. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Talk with TK, your safe space for real conversation, honest opinions, and everything life in between. I'm your host, TK, and I'm glad you're here. If it's your first time here, please click on that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be notified when next I post a new video. And on today's episode, today's topic, this one is for the people that everybody depends on. That people that always look okay outside, but are mentally saying, I am tired. I am tired. Because honestly, a lot of young people are carrying responsibilities that will even humble a full-grown adult. How did they do that? No be talent. That's real talent. And people, because they post online, they laugh, and they post memes, and then people will think that they are fine, they're okay. But meanwhile, deep down, they are not. Because, there's a way that us, these are African homes. It has a way of humbling us emotionally. Like, nobody's talking about, but it can humble us, eh? You don't need to say. Nobody prepared you. Nobody prepared you for a promotion that because they'll just promote you to be a responsible adult without even interview. You suddenly becomes the family advisor, the problem solver, the peacemaker, the assistant parent. Like, and nobody even asks if you know what you are doing because you don't even know what you are doing. And all of a sudden, you are being promoted to those things. Sometimes you self, you are struggling your own. You have your own battles, you have your own wahala. But family members already believe that this one is strong. You're a strong person. This one can handle pressure. You know the funniest part? You'll be broke yourself. Somebody from nowhere will just come and borrow money from you. Like, come on, how? They didn't even ask if you have. Like, I don't understand the audacity. How? And if you mistakenly say you are tired, they have a way to make you feel guilty. You just start feeling guilty. Like, you just feel like you are disappointing a lot of people. Everybody is just disappointed. Meanwhile, you are just human. Because we are human now. You can have, you may not have. You can be able to do it, you might not be able to do it. But one thing about being the strong one is that people stop checking on you. People just assume that you'll be fine. You can handle it. You don't break down. You can do it. Meanwhile, your brain is just buffering like one bad MTN network. Just imagine you hanging like wire during the rainy season. Tension. Then you go outside. You can literally like cry privately. You wipe your tears. Then you go outside and still be motivating other people while smiling. You'll be saying, stay strong. Everything will be okay. But meanwhile, you need that encouragement past the person way they give you. And over time, if care is not taken, you just become so used to hiding emotions that even when you need help, you don't even know how to ask anymore. Oh, you know, every friend group has that one person that everybody runs to, that one person that is calm, that one person that is the advisor, that one person that is the matured one, that one person that is the therapist. When relations is scattered, they will call you. When somebody is confused, they will call you. When somebody is depressed, they will call you. And at this point, you are just operating free customer care service. Nobody even care at that point. Nobody will even genuinely check up on you. Nobody will genuinely say, how are you? How are you doing? Because they just like assume that you're okay. And because because you personally said you genuinely care about people, you just keep helping. You keep giving. Even when you're emotionally exhausted. How? And some people are literally carrying everybody's emotional baggages while dragging their own secretly behind them. This kind of stress. Talent. I hail every strong one. It's not easy. It's not easy. Let's just be honest here. Pretending to be okay is tiring. It's stressful. You are stressed. You're overthinking. You're emotionally exhausted. But you just find your way to be doing things for people because everybody already knows you as the strong one. You keep performing strength like it's full-time employment. Maybe small work with that on its own. Some people will just be calling you strong. But truthfully, me and you know that you did not choose strength. Just that life did not give you soft options. You had no choice but to be strong. So, like, sometimes, people that are strong are just like, they are just genuinely one minor inconvenience away from emotional damage. They are going through a lot. And imagine trying to stay mentally stable in Nigeria now with the high rate of data prices, fuel prices, and then join with your life pressure combined, and then now you are the strong person. Like how? Not be warrior speed with that. At this point, a warrior spirit is compulsory because those people, they are genius. And the saddest part is that strong people take care of everybody, but they forget themselves completely. You're always available. You're always helping. You're always encouraging. You're always supporting. But when last did you rest properly? Not sleep, I mean rest. When last did you rest properly? Because sleep and rest are just two different things entirely. You are always pouring into everybody. Meanwhile, your own cup has been empty since God knows when. And eventually you just start feeling numb, you start feeling tired, you just start feeling exhausted. Because why? You are really exhausted. And now it's not like you don't care about people, but you cannot do anything again because why? You are tired. So please, to every strong person out there, if you are listening, Biko, being strong does not mean that you should suffer silently. I said being strong does not mean that you should suffer silently. Even strong people need rest. They need love. They need support. They need understanding. And asking for help does not make you weak. I beg you, even generator need fuel. How much more of we that we are human beings? So, to every strong sibling, every strong friend, every I'm okay warrior, every strong one, please know that you are allowed to pause. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to rest. And you do not always have to carry everybody alone. Because sometimes strength is knowing when to say, Omo, I need rest. Omo, I need help. Omo, I don't try. I don't do my best. I need to focus on myself, channel my energy to myself. Because how do you grow when you're always carrying weight of people on you? So, just like this popular film Monica that I watched, like that film really spoke to me in a way that I didn't even know that first daughters had this responsibility, but me, I knew that first son most times carries the responsibility of the family. That's Africans for us, not like we Nigerians. That is it. So that film, like, I teared up many times watching that film. She went through hell. Meanwhile, she was acting okay, putting herself together, trying to find way out of everything. She was just solving problems. The mother, even I felt like she was even the mother of the house at that point. Like that film, if not because at a point, because myself at a point, I was just like feeling like, don't do this thing now. Like I was trying to like even like, I wish I could enter inside the film to just like, you know, do a brain reset for her that you need to take care of yourself too. But one thing I discovered about that film, before her father died, her father left a word for her. The father said, it's time for you to take care of yourself. Be you. Something like that. And then she took that advice and then she went to build on herself, to focus on herself. And then she became a fashion designer. She had her own fashion home. And then she found love. Because if she wasn't giving that advice, possible that she would still be there, carrying family weight on her head, while going through her own struggles, her own pains, her own wahala. She had everything together. That girl was a strong girl. Monica, you're strong. So on a nutshell, that is just a practical thing. If you are the strong one, just relax. Focus on yourself. Know that you cannot pour water into something when your water is already dry. You need to have water to pour water on something. So when you're empty, or when you're almost feeling that you're empty, go and refill yourself. So this is Let's Talk with TK. So if this spoke to you in any way, please don't forget to share. And if you have any friend that is the strong one, send this as a reminder to them. So please like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in my next episode. Bye.